All right. Hello. Good morning. So I wasn't able to stream yesterday. We had the release. So but we did it. So that was nice and everything went fine. It wasn't really like a deploy. It was just a lot of like publishing docs and new pricing and a lot of stuff all over the place. Mm. But now there's like let's see, Together AI products. I'm not sure if it's even here. That's interesting. Shouldn't it be there? Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff here. Is there any like reference here to? There was this page. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Together code sandbox. There we go. Oh, here it is. Capabilities, code execution. Anyway, so this is like from the Together site, but there's also like a blog post which is really nice and like a more product page. But this is kind of under the umbrella of Together, but we still have like our own documentation that we're working on. So what I thought we could do now, by the way, I'm feeling a little bit weird. I'm not sure if I caught something, but we're gonna create some fixes and then we're gonna debug something. Let's see what's on my list here. Yeah, so the first thing we need to fix is, for some reason, I removed fork. I don't understand how that happened, but it did. So we need to do public async fork sandbox ID. And this would, I guess, be start sandbox options. And we're not going to do this. We're going to do return this.create template and the ID. That's it. Fork, yeah, fork. Fork a sandbox, this will create a new sandbox from the template of the given sandbox. From the given sandbox. Yeah, do we actually have documentation on this? I got a little bit. Read the docs. Yeah, we have fork. Yeah, so weird. Anyways, so that's back. Check. Yeah, and then someone asked about create. Let's see. Create Git sandbox. Great. So they asked about the possibility to actually pass in a template ID here, and we can allow you to do that. So let's see. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Okay, cool. Now we have that. Allow template ID. And then we're going to debug Safari preview auth. Check. Yeah, and then there was something about browser resolution. Let's open the... Oh, wait, what happened there? SDK test, what did I call it? Shell SDK test. It's actually something else. But yeah, what was it? Create browser session. There was like a typing issue there. I'm not sure how that could happen. Huh, let me just double check that. Do we have it here? Yeah. Okay, so it seems to be when actually passing in Sandbox browser session. Yeah, no, I think that's just a TypeScript thing. Yeah. This does not happen on my end. You try restarting TS server. Very typical, it messes up after package update. Cool. Let's see. Bring back command by making. Oh yeah, this one's interesting. So, oh, I found an issue. What the hell? I found an issue with commands. Let's see. So, oh, that's documentation. So sessions, WebSocket session, commands. So what we do here is that we actually pass in. We need to be able to identify commands. And the way we can do this is just by passing in the command, but I need a better separator here. And I was even thinking about doing a JSON thing. I think we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna try to parse it. The reason this is an issue is because we're running commands as terminals, so there's no way when we do this to actually know if it's a terminal or a command that we're gonna show. And when it's a terminal, we don't actually have access to the command that was passed in. So we're gonna drop this thing. And then we're still gonna check. We're still gonna allow you to set a name. Okay, but we're gonna try to do my JSON stringify thing. JSON stringify. So what we're gonna do is type, yeah, let's just do this. Then we're gonna have the command and we're gonna stringify the name. Okay, so now we have the command and we have the name. Cool. And then we're actually gonna try. Where is this? So when we go and get all the, like, this is a bit of a hack. Is command shell. So we're gonna create a function here. That's interesting. We need to try. Cool. But we also want that actual thing. Okay, but I guess we can do. Okay, but I think we can do JSON.parse shell.name. Private. Well, I don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna do options or details, I guess, would be more appropriate. Should be command and name, which might not be there. But now we can still have get command, return. Oh, sorry. Command is a string, name might be there. And then we're going to say this command details command. Yeah. The command that was run. The name of that command. So this is going to work as well. Oh, wait a minute. I think I did this the wrong way. We're not going to pass it in. We're going to actually, oh. Sorry. We're not going to do that here. We're rather going to do it here. The thing is, can we actually do this safely now? I don't think we can. No, this is not going to work. Oh, sorry. This is correct. But now we actually have to pass this in because we know it here, right? So details. Like this is quite hacky. I don't like it. Using the name to embed information, but it requires such an effort to make changes to this. So I think it's fine. We embed some details in the name to properly show the command that was run and the name. The name and that it is an actual command. Okay, so with terminals, how do we do it here? Get all. Yeah. Let's see, is command. So what we can do here is not, oops. Is command shell. Oh, the typing, the typing, the typing. Okay, so we're gonna test this npm run build. Oops, what happened? Yeah, weird. Not docs, but ground link CodeSandbox SDK. Git pull. 5174. So here we have, oh, I still have my shell here. Nice. So the thing we're going to do is we're going to start the dev server. And when I refresh now, yeah, this is still just a terminal. So this still works. But what we can also check now, we can bring back a check I had. Yeah, and this is another thing that I've been reflecting on, is that you can't see the output here. And that's because you can't open commands. Well, we can make it work, but now you don't have, we're not opening the commands. So that means we don't have the initial output there. And it doesn't quite make sense, I think, to open a command. I guess we can open it. Yeah, maybe we should just add it there as well. It doesn't hurt. Open the command and get its current output. Because when we do, wait, but we do open it here, right? On shell exited. How do we get on shell out if we haven't? Oh, because we are creating it. Yeah. So the thing is, when you create a terminal, we subscribe to the shell. But if you're just like referencing a shell, we don't. Yeah, this is interesting because when you run a command, you don't. You might listen to its output. Yeah, I don't quite like this on output. I think we should have, so open should rather be, should also have the listener. The problem with that is now you can't return the current output from it because it needs to be a disposer. But again, like, we could rather make this a disposer, so it has dispose. But again, I don't really want to make these kinds of breaking changes. That said, we didn't actually document the open. And this is kind of confusing, that you implicitly have to call open before you're actually going to get any output. But that's only true if you like refresh or something. If you create, hi there. Yeah, so yesterday we released, maybe I can give a link to it. Where's the release? Together blog SDK. Where is this? Where is this blog post? Together blog. There we have it. Yeah, I think I can just share this. Yeah, so I used to work at CodeSandbox, but now we got acquired by Together, and this is the first. Yesterday we kind of officially released the first product that integrates the technology we worked on for Together, or under the Together umbrella. So it's basically an SDK to spawn coding environments and interact with them and do all sorts of cool stuff. Open the command and get its current output. Subscribes to. Subscribes to future output. Ah, should we make that change now? So what the way it would look is that you have a callback. That's the actual listener. And then you would have a dispose method, which disposes of the thing. Yeah, no, we're just gonna do it like this for now. We can make that change later. If we get more input on... Yeah, the thing is that you have to open it. Like, or if you happen to create it, you don't have to open it. You can just listen to its output. So it's almost like... But you might just get like... You must just find like a terminal... You might just call get all and then choose one of the existing ones. But then you have to open it. But there is a big risk that you will actually just listen to output on that shell. But again, you want to open it to get its current output. Yeah, we're going to try this first. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, it's super awesome. It's super, super awesome. I'm so pumped, like, especially for us joining together as a team with this really, really cool technology we try to apply to our product and couldn't find market fit. Now we have like tons of money allowing us to build out our clusters and apply this technology to like AI and everything. It's really, really, really cool. So super happy about everything that's happened. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna... Oh. We have to remember to document this after testing it. So we had... Let's see. Where's the command? Yeah. So dev command would be filter command dot command equals npm run dev. I think that was the find. And then we're gonna do dev command and then where do we set its output? Oh, run echo. Do we have run bad command? Oh, sorry. So we only do it here, run dev command. That's fine. I think we wanna initial output is command.open. Okay, and then we're gonna do if dev command. Yeah, we need to make this async. Oh, and I guess it's not happy about that. No, it's not happy about that. Of course, it's not happy about that. Dev command initial output. Oh, I hate working with React, doing stuff like this. Okay, let's see what happens now. That didn't do anything. Oh, do we actually have... Oh, it didn't identify the command. Okay. Let me just check that we have everything running here. Commands get all. Oh, there it was. So the command here is, why isn't there a command here? Is it actually running? Is it actually using, oh, what did I do? Oh, I did something bad. I turned off the comments. There we go. So what's happening here? I don't think it's actually getting the it's not actually running this version. Let's go in here. I did link it. Let's delete Vite and let's run it again. Let's see now. Okay, so I think it's actually working now, but I had a command that wasn't prefixed with command. That's fine. So we're going to start a new one. Okay, and if I refresh now, okay, we have the command here. We have the name, pm run dev. Sorry, that's my bad. Okay, so we're going to refresh again. And now we have the actual output. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, I think that's a good fix. Okay, great. So we're going to just quickly document that. So that would be commands. Const, yeah. Command dot command npm install. Yeah, that's the name. My command. My command. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Documentation is rough. Okay, so we fixed that, and then we're gonna throw an error on session. Let's see. So that will be here when we call connect. Oh, create session. So if, oh, I need to ask about the. So if ops dot id dot length is more than, I think it's like 32. Roll new error. Yeah. So $32 is max on my side. Okay, that's good. That can just be there. We don't have to document that. Okay, and then we're gonna do something cool. Create sessions as part of I'm gonna. Oh, okay, it's 20. We have to think about this. We're gonna add some base Git stuff. I think we can do that. Let's see. I have a session. Oh, that's not until 1:30. Yeah, and then we have some time after that as well. Okay, let's just do some stuff that's been reported. And then we're gonna publish this. We should really have kind of a change log. Hi Adam, how are you doing? Yeah, I've never been good at doing proper change logs for projects or like repos. But I'm gonna write it down in PR at least. Yeah, that's gotta be enough. Okay, so we're gonna add like commit, checkout, and push. And commit is actually gonna be, yeah, and the cool thing we're gonna check is let's see, do we have commands here? No. Private commands. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna use commands here. But we're also gonna, let's see, git add. We're gonna add, so these are gonna be accessible, an accessible Git abstraction. So it's basically just gonna do everything for you. The way you think about committing. If you want to do something low level Git, you can just run your own command for that. But I know that Git has like a JSON output. Let's see. Git has like a JSON output, right? Does that work for all commands? How does that feature work? Yeah, porcelain, that's the thing. But I don't think all commands has that. But that's fine, because we control the commands here. Let's see. Many commands support porcelain mode. Oh, line-oriented text format, not JSON. Okay. Oh, interesting. Commands that exposes a format. Oh, with JSON syntax yourself. Okay. You can slurp them into a real array with tools like Jake. Okay, this is not exactly what I was hoping for. That sucks. Hmm. I thought it had like JSON. I thought porcelain was the... Okay, but we need to parse it ourselves. Let's try it. Could you create me a parser for doing the commit command with porcelain? I hope it understands. I want a JSON parser. Oh, I want it in TypeScript, JSON, and parse it as JSON. Look at this. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lines. So is this just so can this parser just be extended to handle more and more lines by checking? Is a regexp? Yeah. Just be extended to handle more and more lines by checking regexps. Or I could like have a generic parser that... Well, the thing is I wanna... we don't want to go into this. This doesn't give much value. The point is that we actually already have a lot of this. Picture client, git, clients. Maybe we should just do that. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to pass paths. Yeah, I think we're just going to use what we have. Because then you also get proper like JSON. Oh, this gives a shell ID. Oh, so you don't actually get... Ugh. Okay, no. Okay, we have to decide on this. Should we just... So if it fails, we're gonna do like... we're just gonna return void. Yeah, I guess so. We can... You know what? We can just do this. Commit all changes. And then we're gonna do... Yeah, I think so. One thing I think we should check though is that we can morning Mark. We're gonna do this for now, and then this is just gonna return the actual output, and this is just convenience. And then we can explore, because we talked about, like, we already have Git functionality inside the sandbox, like the agent inside the sandbox, which is where the status is coming from. But it's kind of weird that this one is actually returning JSON and then this one is not. Yeah, so you know what? We're gonna do async, and then we're just gonna await this, and we're gonna do the same here. So the excuse here is that none of them actually returns. They throw if there's an error, and it's gonna throw with the output, I believe. We should check that. Yeah, I think I remember something related to quotes in messages. There's this really great library called Simple Git, which I think we're actually using inside the agent, which actually has JSON responses for all kinds of Git operations, which is really great. Which makes it a little bit weird to kind of re-implement that here. But it's also nice to just base it on commands. So it means we could basically remove. This is a finicky feature because some of it you really want to run inside the sandbox, like the status, because polling Git status is not for the faint-hearted. That's very complex stuff to do that efficiently. And so that needs to run inside the sandbox, but then you have all these commands and they don't strictly need to be exposed by the sandbox agent. This is something you can just run a command for, like we're doing here. But then again, if we're running it inside the agent, we can actually like just run simple git. And maybe this is a bigger project. Like we can do this for now, just for convenience, and then they're gonna throw an error if they have an error, but then they're just gonna run. Yeah, and then a later project can be in the agent actually put simple git in there and expose a new protocol that gives you like JSON, proper JSON responses. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Check out the branch. Push all changes to Git. Yes. Oh yeah. So there is a contact us thing there that we have proper bug reporting. Should be a contact us thing. But yeah, the CodeSandbox IO product hasn't gotten much attention for about a year because of us running out of money going through the acquisition and everything. And we're still discussing what's going to happen to that product. So there's definitely bugs there. Oh, sorry. You mean, yeah, sorry. You mean my custom one. Yeah, we need to fix that. Yeah, like the sad thing about that product is that it had this huge ass pivot from our custom editor to VS Code, and there was basically one person that worked on the VS Code implementation. It was such a sad moment because we were so pumped about our own editor, but we constantly got feedback about missing VS Code features. And we just understood we made a bad decision. Like we should have chosen a more maintainable approach. But there's so much history there. There's so much history. Yeah, what I hope happens is that we're just gonna drop the actual products, the user-facing products of CodeSandbox, and then we're gonna focus fully on the SDK. So people that wants to create like a browser editor experience can do that using our SDK instead, and then be fully committed to that end user experience. Here's the thing: the bugs are detrimental, and yeah, and I totally get it. But our focus isn't really to get new users on the CodeSandbox product. It's getting users on the SDK, so other people can build solutions like the CodeSandbox product. But we just haven't landed on the official statement for that yet, and exactly how we're going to deal with it. So for us, it's really just a kind of a distraction, because we weren't able to monetize the product. So yeah, sorry about that. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Like if it's a reference product for the SDK, well, we don't frame it that way. But it's not the SDK that's the problem. What specific bugs did you meet? Like, was it part of the dashboard, VS Code, loading up the sandbox? Could you make... But I'm really happy you're stating this, Mark, because I've been pushing since we had the acquisition. I've been pushing for us to make a decision on this, because it's not fair to our users that all our attention is on creating developer tooling and not on the end user product. And we should just make a rough decision. Could you make sure that any quotes passed in the message here does not mess up the git command? Doesn't deploy the latest VMs. Oh, you mean you had like an update? You know, one thing... So one thing that's interesting is that we don't have any Python users. And these different languages has their own experiences. So CodeSandbox has traditionally always been about web development and JavaScript. So those experiences, those templates, those environments are the ones that has gotten the most love and attention. And when we jumped into VMs and was able to do multiple languages, we just kind of created a couple of templates, but none of us are like Python developers. We don't know how Python developers wants to work. and so on and so on. So it never got any attention. So the Python templates and the Python experience isn't a reflection of the JavaScript and Node and all of that ecosystem in terms of experience. So it was like, oh, we need a template. Oh, there's this Python extension. Let's just add that extension. That's probably what Python users are using. But that's kind of the thing again. It's like building a completely generic coding platform is incredibly difficult. And I think that was kind of the thing that, one of the things that broke us was just going too generic. It was just too appealing that we had these generic environments, but building an actual great coding experience on the web for the different ecosystems is requires a lot of effort. I think I get the frustration mark. I'm just sitting here making excuses. But yeah, those are, at least that's some context to why you had that experience. But I would rather love for you to test SDK, because that's the thing that, so if you were using the SDK, you could build your own web-based Python experience to your liking. That's the power of focusing on building an SDK instead of trying to build the perfect experience for end users in one editor that everyone should love, with any language perfectly tuned for the best possible experience in each ecosystem. Like, it isn't possible. Yeah. So I don't think our universal, so to get going easily with SDK, when you create a sandbox, you base it off of our universal template. I'm not sure if that's actually running C#, but you can easily create your own template, like a Docker thing, which has all the dependencies you need for running C#. Kind of like how you would set up like your coding environment locally. And then you have something to start with. That will be very interesting. This is enough to read. Yeah. It's very interesting. Like, one thing I've learned a lot, especially doing streams, is that how different expectations we have based on the language we use on the actual developer experience, because the languages are so different in how they provide tooling, like developer environment tooling to make like the actual process of writing code. Like, people prefer different editors, different languages as different package managers, formatting, linting, all of this is like different. It's very interesting. Did it fix it? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Push all changes to Git. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna try something. Let's see. Let's just build this. Run build. And then didn't I create this little Git script? Where's this? Oh. Oops. Git scripts. So sandboxes, create. Wait, undefined? That can't be undefined. How did that happen? Did I do something bad? Create. What the fuck? Default from new error. Invalid. Invalid source. Yeah, but this is weird. Like TypeScript shouldn't. Okay, let's just do this. Like it is possible to pass in the invalid source. Like if you're not using TypeScript. Oh, sorry. I didn't actually run this. Yeah, so this needs to be git NuGet. So what we're going to do, we're going to run the git script and we're going to try to run these commands and see if we can actually clone a repo, make a change. I think one thing that's missing here is that we need to set. So when we check out, we're going to set the upstream. Let's just do that. Oops. Could you also set the oh, sorry. Yeah, so this is also tricky. Like checkout is like, you might be checking out an existing branch. So I think we should have create new branch. Okay. I guess create branch would be a better. Could you also set the upstream here, ready to push. It's very, very difficult to abstract Git in a sensible way. I don't like create branch. Like check out. I guess you can have a flag. You know what? This is a very much an exploration thing, trying to find the right abstraction for these convenience methods. It's kind of like everyone has their own Git aliases. And this is like trying to find a generic way to kind of create some aliases, which is very difficult to do. Is new branch. We're going to do this. Can you do the thing I expect? Oh, no, we don't want to have create branch. Okay, let's just do this then. Git switch? What the fuck is git switch? There's so many commands. There's so many commands. Okay, so let's build this and let's so okay, now it's correct. That's interesting. So we're connecting to it, permission. What are we cloning? Oh, SDK playground. So we're gonna await session.get checkout blippity plus state now. and it's a new branch. And then we're gonna write text file git check. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, look at that. And then there's no output, so test commit wait session.git.push. So this would be commit push. Okay, let's see what happens. Now the thing is, I'm not sure of, do we actually throw an error when the commands this barrier open? Yeah, throw error, command error. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see what happens. So that would be npx read node git scripts. Okay, something bad happened. Oh, I guess I used it the wrong way. Unknown switch B. Okay. Why? Oh, git. Oh, git checkout. Ah. Interesting. Wait, git. Do I have to do git push setup stream? No. Wait. Ah. This also push it? Oh, I guess I have to do push. Yeah, it's kind of, the thing is like, normally if you're a proper git master, you would just check out the branch local and you would only push it. Wait, maybe we should do this. Oh, maybe we should just do this. Yeah, and then we rather do it here. Because you can do that multiple times, right? Oops, sorry. Fix it. Oh, yeah, but you don't know the branch. Ugh. Can I somehow avoid having to pass the branch here? Some magical git command reference to the current branch. Yeah, but head, isn't that like... That's not correct, is it? No, you know what? We're gonna do this thing. Fine. npm run build. But isn't head the latest reference? I thought it was like if I add commits, the head changes, or is it the actual branch? I'm very confused by git references. It's okay, interesting. Why is this taking so long? Oh, I think I know why. I think we are... Wait, there's something wrong going on here. It should not take that long to connect. Why is it taking that long? Or is it the checkout that's causing it? Checking out. Yeah, maybe the command doesn't resolve like the checkout. The fun thing we're gonna do after my session later is oh, it's the checking out. Why doesn't that resolve? I think maybe we need a timeout on these things. Oh, I know what's happening. Sorry. It's specifically a push. The reason is... Oh, well... So the thing is, like, we have to make the token, the access token, secure. We have this custom handling inside the sandbox, and we are not correctly throwing the error. If there's an error pushing, we're not actually throwing an error. We really need to fix that. So it could be my token. I'm gonna check that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a token. That's it. Let's see. GitHub token. Let's see. I'm just gonna go to GitHub and create my token. Settings. Personal access token. I'm gonna have a... Yeah, and it needs to be a classic token. Generate new token. Classic. Oh, then I have to use the authenticator app. Oh. Let's see. 693.349. SDK testing repo. Guess that's fine. Copy. Fine. Paste. Source.n. Okay, let us try again. Git scripts. There we go. Hey, look at that. It did it. So let's see if we have a blipty branch. Do we have a blipty branch on the SDK playground? Hey, look at that. Someone made a blipty branch. That sounds amazing, Mark. Are you able to enjoy it? I get very restless when I'm on vacation. Though I think I've gotten better. with age. But yeah, I generally get very restless. Hello. Okay, cool. We're happy about this. So we're gonna ship this. But we need some docs for this. So you'll have to excuse me, but we're gonna write this together. Sorry, I need to include the callout thing there because I like callouts. Title, this is gonna be, Git, yes. When passing Git information to the session, you will be able to perform Git commands on behalf of the user. Well, not necessarily on behalf. The session will be able to perform Git commands. This can be done in a terminal, running commands programmatically. Oh, look at me. Or using the Git API. Programmatically, using the Git API. The API is designed to be it's designed to make Git more accessible for the common use cases. API. Yeah, it's just following the. What did we add? We added we have status. Get the current status of the branch. You can also listen to status change. ID, some user reference, Git, access token, classic, GitHub token, email, name, foobar. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Commit. So what's interesting about this, what we're seeing now, is that we built this API. Oh, no, that's not true. It's taking some other context. Some message. This will do a git add as well. Proper time at home is nice, and I get it. Yeah, it's fun to do like other experiments, like on vacation, like put away like the stuff you have to do and then just explore something on your own. Yeah, I tend to do that as well. Where to learn JavaScript? I'll keep shoving in my reference, frontendmasters.com. Don't take a course learning JavaScript. Take a course learning React, Angular, Svelte, Vue, something that's fun and makes you feel super powerful creating something. As part of that process, you'll get insight into how JavaScript enables you to build these experiences without actually understanding it, but that's fine. And then if this makes you pumped and you have a lot of fun doing this, then you go and dive into the actual language. That's what I would recommend. I have found Frontend Masters to be exceptionally good because it's not like these very anonymous, boring slides. It's an actual person teaching a class, and you're part of that class. And they are like very known people from the ecosystem. And they are excellent teachers. And you kind of feel like you're learning with someone. I haven't used Udemy that much, but it feels exceptionally isolated in my experience. Maybe they've done something to it, but yeah. Yeah, and then we had push. This ensures the upstream is set. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're gonna do this. Let's add Git. Look at you helping me. Oh, this is not a guide. This is an actual thing on the thing. Cool. Okay, I think we're pretty happy about this. We're gonna make this the actual release for today. Yeah, because it fixes some things, and then we have some updated docs. So let's see. Git add. This is me not... I'm so bad at using Git. Several fixes. I'll rather write it in the PR. So what do we actually fix here? The new release. This PR fixes bringing back the lost SDK sandboxes fork method. What else did we have here? And that one thing I find annoying is that when I'm writing the PR, I can't look at the... Oh, I can just scroll. I always thought that because it's the changes are typically on the tab, and I'm always so zoomed in my browser that I haven't noticed that we actually have fixed sandbox.update tier and sandbox.update hibernation timeout to not take sandbox. Okay, that was that stuff. Now throwing an error if the session ID is longer than 20 characters. Now allowing you to pass a template ID when creating Git sandboxes. We didn't document that. Optional template ID to fork from. Right. I guess that's fine. Where were we? Oh, we're in the browser. Now allowing you to pass template ID when creating Git sandboxes. What else did we have? Yeah, that's the fork. Run background. Oh yeah. Exposing name and command on any created commands. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you can now open commands. You can now open to get current output, which also subscribes if you referenced an existing command. To new outputs if you reference an existing command. This is a nice update. It's been productive. Yeah, and then we have, new Git methods of commit, push, and checkout. Okay. So we're gonna do a bump here. Did we actually? Yeah, we did add new features. So we're gonna make this. So it's currently not an ideal publishing process. Git add bump version, but someone will have time to make that better. We're still very much like a startup in this project, moving fast, but the processes aren't really in place. That's how I personally like it. Like the best, like what I really enjoy is when process fades away, because everyone just knows what to do. They have so much ownership. They know exactly what to do. Communication is like amazing. You don't need tickets. Everybody has like an ownership in their part of the thing. The problem with that though is that it becomes, that's the thing. Like companies are very risk averse when it comes to people. They don't want people to have too much ownership, too much responsibility for a thing, and especially not one person being responsible for one thing. And I understand that. That's super risky. But that's the exact thing that makes that person feel an identity, feel motivated, feel needed, and becomes exceptionally good at that thing. And if you have a team of those people, it creates an insane synergy. But if one of those people suddenly aren't there anymore, then it's a huge ass problem. But the likelihood of that person staying is because they have that ownership and that dedication to what they're doing. So it's very interesting. It's super interesting dynamics. Anyways, so we got that. We have updated docs. Updates. So let's go and... Oh, why did you do that? Fix, I guess, or feet. Updated docs for SDK 1.1.0. See changes in... Where's our other one? Oh, do we have... Yeah. Okay, cool. That's gonna be our release, and then I'm gonna get someone to take a look at it, and then... Well, when was my session? Was it in 20 minutes? Let's see. Oh no, it was in an hour. Okay. I'm just gonna go in and... let's see. just 2 seconds. I'm just going to inform about the... so that would be... well, that has to be fine. Okay, I'm just going to book that. Let's see. Nico, Sama. And then I guess that would be something like that. Well, this, I don't have to do this. I can do this later. Let's see. But I want to just share the pull requests with someone on the team. Oh, those were just SDK. Ugh, CodeSandbox, SDK. We have a new version. Oh, that was just the docs. Let's see. It's based on feedback from yesterday and today. Okay, cool. Yes, we're going to do the debugging in Safari. Okay, cool. We have a bug that we're going to look at. And that bug is using Safari. There's something weird going on with our previews. And since we have this little thing running, this shell SDK test thingy, localhost. Oh, where did you go, Safari? Localhost 5174. Okay, create. Yeah, of course it works here. Wait, no, because this is not a private. Okay, so we're gonna actually make an update to this thing. We're gonna rather but don't we do that? I guess we don't. Oh yeah, because we're creating from this thing, which means maybe that is public. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. Oh no, wait, sorry. Yeah, let's check this one out. Ah, but if I think this one is public and it inherits that. Yeah. We're gonna make this private. I think this is gonna be fine, actually. Yeah. So we made that one private now. So that means when we actually fork, so we're gonna have a problem now when we, how do I get up the, there you have it, storage. So when we fork this now, we're actually not going to be able to open the preview. Oh, we even failed creating it. Why did we fail creating it? Why does it say sandbox not found? Oh. Wait, which account did I have that on? Synced. Sync dev books. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Why does it say that I can't find it? Oh, fuck. I think maybe... Oh, wait a minute. I think I made a boo-boo. This needs to be public, sorry. Let's make a fork of this one. And then we're gonna make it private. I think maybe I just accidentally made our public template private. Yeah, so this is in CodeSandbox now, and now it's private. And now we can take this one. Let's actually give it a name. How can I give it a name? Look at this buggy stuff. Oh, double click to rename. SDK playground template. Can I? Oh, it actually goes to that. Okay. All folders. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Okay, let's put it in the SDK. Okay, and then let's move back. Okay, SDK playground template, and it's private. We have the ID. Did we grab the ID? Okay, let's put that ID in there. That button top left, the update one. Oh, this one. Oh, you clicked it multiple times. Oh, yeah, it has been bad. Bad response. Yeah, like all buttons should be like that. That's the thing about React. Like React doesn't have first class support for asynchronicity. So doing things like, I see this so often. Every time a button does something asynchronous, people are like, oh, now I have to implement a loading state for this, and then I have to use effect and this and that, and it doesn't really work because you can't do anything asynchronous in a use effect, and then it's like just horrible. So there has been like a missing abstraction in React for making it easy to handle asynchronous states, especially simple things like just request response type of thing. And then you have like React Query, but React Query is very much like data. So you don't think about it as just doing a request response thing. You think about it as actually querying data and mutating data, but it doesn't have to be that. But yeah, anyways, it's very interesting how lazy we are. Okay. Oh, we did that. Did we restart? Run server. Let's see now. Oh, you know what? The reason I get access to this, I think... No, I'm not signed in. How did I get access to that thing? That doesn't make sense. I should not have access to that thing. Thinking. I think there's something we haven't. Oh, this could actually be. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm very curious about this. Oops. How could I access this thing? I'm not supposed to be able to do that. iframe. Where's the URL? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't this isn't the sandbox. Oh, sorry, it is. Oh, do I have to? It doesn't seem to be. Oh, sorry. Oh, come on. Let's grab that ID. I'm gonna check it. It doesn't seem to be private. And it isn't. Do we by default make it public? Are we? That's not good. That should be an explicit thing. Oh. Create template. Privacy to number. Oh my god, that's not good. I have to ask about this. I just realized that we are making all sandboxes public by default. That is not really good, is it? Like, I can imagine it is to simplify, because if you have to create like a token to be able to access the URLs. So like from a getting started perspective, it's not like ideal. At least we need to be very explicit about it. Okay, cool. But I guess we can just do a very, very quick documentation update on this. Where is it? Create. Oh, we are on it. Each one. We're just gonna do a call out straight here. By default, sandboxes are public and can be accessed and forked by anyone. Yeah. You can pass privacy private. Okay, let's just explicit about public by default. I thought it was private by default. Okay, so let's make it private. Private. Bloop. And now if I well, it could be that we have a cache on this. Of course we do. So what we're rather going to do here. So when you move between private and so on, it's going to take a few minutes to update the... I'm clicking the wrong thing. Boop. And let's see. Where's our server? So first of all, we're going to say privacy private. And then we're just going to create a new one. So we need to go in here. Where is it? Storage, localhost, sandbox ID. Boop. Create new. And now we shouldn't be able to access the preview. Hopefully. Yeah. So it says I need to sign into CodeSandbox. We shouldn't really have... Yeah, I'm gonna add this to my list. There's two projects. Fix dedicated session on start, and private previews should not go to CodeSandbox sign in anymore. Yeah, it's interesting because this is necessary for the actual CodeSandbox product, but it's not something SDK users want. Anyways, so what we're going to do now is that we're going to actually provide, we're going to create my session, and then we're going to create like a host token for this. How are we going to do this so we don't flood the thing with host tokens? You know, I think we're just gonna have like a memory thing here. New map, string, any, doesn't matter. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, I guess we can actually say host token. Oh, are we not exposing that? That's also something we should fix. So we have index. Host tokens. How do we... is it... Oh, from WebSocket session, sorry. Git add export host types. Oh, is it still not there? Okay, so we talked about, oh, is it, aren't we exporting? Oh, oh, sorry, export host token. Cool. Actually export it. Two breaking for now. We'll make it unlisted. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make one more change here. So we're gonna make this unlisted. Commit unlisted by default, and then in the docs with a URL. Which requires host tokens to access. The exposed host exposed ports. Cool. Git and what were we doing? Oh, we were doing this. Yeah, we're just gonna have a map on this. So we're gonna create. This is gonna be SDK hosts create token. Wait, are you complaining? Oh, of course. Sandbox.id. Then we're going to set that host token, and then here we're just going to grab that host token. If no host token not found, that's fine. A tricky thing here. This doesn't actually work. You know, we need to do this from a file. Oh, let's just vibe code the thing. Please use the file system to store the host tokens instead. Vibe. You know what I think happened when you click that button? The thing is that it shuts down the sandbox first. Like a restart is really a shutdown and a start. And I know there's been an infra issue related to shutdown. So it's taking, it just takes a long, like several seconds to do a shutdown. And that's something wrong in our infra. So I think that's what happened, which means the button just gets stuck. That will make sense. Yeah, so it was probably implemented because that it just takes milliseconds to do a shutdown and to do a shutdown. So normally, so and that bug was not there when that button was implemented, and then nobody made the connection. That's a theory. Okay. Just do it. I guess. Okay, I think maybe I shouldn't have accepted it. It seems to be, how does it do it? Oh, it writes a file for each freaking token. Well, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Like, we're never gonna end up having an actual problem with this. Let's see. How does it actually do this? So it creates a token, it writes the file. No, no, that's not a string. It's always this. JSON stringify. So this is a host token, and this is json.parse. Oh, come on. Let's just. Oh, but never used. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and let's see. Oh, what did I do? Let's see. Didn't I ID? Yeah, let's do proper implementation here. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Const session ID. It's a very simple thing. Some user. So let's use that as an ID, and then we're going to use the host token here. Cool. So now we have that server running. So what I think we should actually do here, we shouldn't throw an error. We should just write the token or create the token and then. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, like that. And then we're gonna make this a little bit nicer. We're gonna create and write token, sandbox ID. Return host token, make it async. Host token equals create and write token. There we go. So for those that actually already has a sandbox in their cache, well, that means they're actually running on a public sandbox, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, no, let's just do this. And it's gonna fill up with tokens, but this is like we can just. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I think that's it. So what we need to do now in the preview is that yeah, now it kind of should just work. But it didn't. But this could be part of the bug. I'm gonna just run this in. I'm just gonna run this here first. Create sandbox. Oh, interesting. Create preview, get URL. Let's see here. Why aren't we getting session data? There's something fishy going on here. Picture token. Wait, there's something fishy going on here. Sandbox. Oh, sorry. Create browser. Create browser session. So, Sandbox browser session should have a host token. Why is there no host token there? That's weird. Oh, because we're not passing it. Wait, what happened here? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, this is bad. That's a huge ass bug. Huge ass bug. Because when we just connect, npm run build. Okay, that might actually be the issue. Because this one is actually passing in. Yeah, it's actually passing in the host token directly. So that's fine. Okay, I think we found a bug. Let's see, does it have the host token now? Oh, I guess we need to restart. What? Oh. Now it has a host token. But it's still not working. That's interesting. Let's take a look at the preview. So cons URL. I think we might have some other issues here. Oh, maybe I don't even do it. Oh. So create browser set, let's see, browser. No, this one's doing that. Host token. Okay, so it should be passing it in. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, and it is passing it in, but it's not working. Okay, this is kind of a good thing because then we're actually reproducing the issue. Let's refresh this one, see what happens. This one's working. Nice. So, preview tokens aren't working in Safari. Great. And now the question is why? Can you... I want to see document. I want to see the response. Can I see the response here? Request. So I got a 200. Let's see. Oh, sorry. This was for, I want for the iframe. Can you show me for the iframe? Oh, preserve log. I want that as well. And I want for the iframe. Doesn't it support that? What if I do... Oh, I guess it's this one. Request redirect response. So what is different here? Oh, interesting. So I think these are now. So we're getting a redirect response. Okay. What happens here then? Console, network, doc, preserve log. Let's see what happens here. So this also does a 302 not found. And then we get a, okay, so this is not found. Then it hits this one. I think what we have here is a CSV preview token. Let's look at this thing, because this also goes back to this one. But then it goes to off. So something happens here when it does this redirect. It doesn't seem to include the cookie or something. Oh, look at this. We have the full history here. Ah, this is amazing. So does that mean maybe that, yeah, here we have it. So it gave a redirect response on 302 to this page, and that's where it should set the cookie. I think. Yeah, interesting. Okay. But here we're getting like 302, and then response headers is setting the preview token. Oh, this is amazing. Imagine us debugging that stuff. Is there an issue with Safari and setting cookies on 302 redirects? Oh, set the cookie in a 200. Okay, I'm just gonna, isn't there like a link thing? Okay, but we found the issue. Cool. So yeah, I feel like I'm having tons of time today. That's nice. So I found a bug with preview cookies. It is Safari from chat, from GPT. Let's see, I'm just gonna. We could try to fix it. Set the cookie in a 200 OK response, then redirect. I guess what we need to do is, like, we can actually, in the proxy, we can rather return a 200 response with a script. But you might not have, this is a tricky thing, because you might not have, it might not be a browser, but we can check that. No, but no, that's not the case. Like we don't know. No, we do know that. I could try to make like some proxy fix that returns 200 HTML with a redirect script when. But do we know comes from a browser using user agent maybe? Okay, but then we identify the issue. I'm just talking to colleague who implemented the proxy. Safari also refuses to send same site lax cookies during redirects. Yes, same site, none. Yeah, never makes it into storage. Okay, cool. But that's fine for now. Now I'm pumped to actually start working on the new CLI. Yeah, exactly. Safari is the new Internet Explorer. That's for sure. So we just slow down the playground a tiny bit because we're creating this session now and also the preview token. Or sorry, the host token. But we did that for privacy reasons, and we need to have good documentation and examples of this. So I think that's a good thing in the end. What did we? Oh yeah, we actually fixed this bug, right? Let's see. What was the change? Yeah. Git status, git, and actually pass the host token on browser sessions. Oof. That's what happens when you're moving too fast. Do I have the new release? Yeah. Fix passing host tokens on browser sessions. Yeah, let's see if anyone comments on this. Let's see. Edit. Sandboxes are now by default unlisted. Cool. I guess that's it. So now we're going to do something super, super fun. There's this amazing library called Ink. Git checkout super CLI. And we're just going to go in and we're going to install Ink. I think it's just called Ink. So let's just do this. Yarn add React. Oh, did I do yarn? Dag nagget. Kill. Types React. I wish I could play louder music. It's so sad that YouTube is like picking up on everything. You just have to listen to my humming. Let's see. So what we're gonna do with the SDK is here. We're not gonna have demand command. No, we're not gonna demand the command. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? I just installed Ink, and I want this CLI tool to default to rendering Ink when no commands are passed. How do I achieve that? Yep, do it. Oh, I didn't pick up on that. Nice. Amazing. Like I'm making this assumption that it knows this stuff, but are you done? Oh, okay. I guess we need to. This is really cool. Accept changes. Oh, that's how you do it. Interesting. Okay, I guess we need to change our build script. So where's the CLI? Main TSX. Maybe I need to like accept all. Do I need to make any changes here in my build script to make it bundle JSX? Why does it? It's very like laid back on actually making changes. Well, let's just try it first. Ugh. Oh my god. No. Yeah, do it. Oh my god, of course. Because Sindre Sørhus, who's building, I think he's the one. Yeah. He wants to use ESM, which is great. But because of the fucking ecosystem, we have to do CJS, and then it's a huge ass problem. I am getting this error when building. How would I fix this? Wow, it's so fast. It's insane. Oh, interesting. So it changes it to, this can be dangerous. Oh, it's still generating. Oh, fuck. Users will have full ESM support. Okay, but I think that makes sense. Because this is run in isolation, right? Oh, so if we do dist bin, oh yeah, I think we need React DevTools core. Does it say anything about that? That's interesting. Why does it need? This should just work. Why does it need the React DevTools? Getting a new error. Fuck. I thought this was straightforward. Like, this is the thing. Like, you saw my enthusiasm, right? We're gonna build something really, really cool. And this happens every fucking time. You get into this fucking rabbit hole just getting something to run. Okay. Oh, to avoid bundling errors. Okay, so I should not install it. Yeah, okay. Okay, I guess I should actually remove it. npm uninstall. Oh, it doesn't actually remove it. Thank you for that. By the way, I played Roadcraft yesterday. It's freaking awesome. And then, yeah, let's just do another build. It shouldn't be necessary, but. And then. Why does it have React DevTools core? So try and import or require it at runtime. What was it called? React DevTools QR. React DevTools. Oops. Oh, what happened there? Oh, interesting. I can make this bigger. Oh, nice. Sorry, it was just a comment. A new WoW? World of Warcraft? No, Roadcraft. It's like, have you ever played SnowRunner, Adam? I think you would enjoy SnowRunner. It's amazing. It's like almost, it's almost sensual. Like driving big trucks in deep mud, there's something sensual about it. Sorry, and now I got lost here. I think, where's ink? Ink. Let's see, package JSON. Do you say, oh, package JSON. Do you say that you need this? Reconciler. No, it doesn't. Why the fuck did it start installing it? Oh, I guess it's the... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's probably package JSON causing this. Sorry, the lock JSON, I mean. The uninstall probably didn't remove the... Oh, it actually builds it after we install. That's nice. That's nice. But yeah, Roadcraft tomorrow evening. I'm going to play it with 2 friends, which I'm very excited about. Okay. But now I get this. Oh, there's so much text here. Patched output, ignore missing the... Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, try that. Like how would PvP work in a trucking game? No, yeah, it's co-op. So you're kind of, there's this storm that's hit this city, and you're kind of fixing stuff. It's very, very cool. Did it build it again? Do. For fuck's sake. Still getting there. Yeah, maybe that would have been fun. Back to CJS update. Just fix it for me. It's very weird that it's so, like, why doesn't it just do it? It used to just do it. Yeah, but now I'll probably get like the top level await stuff, right? Yeah. But then I get these errors. You see this? Like, we're firsthand experiencing this just exposes the horrible nature of the JavaScript ecosystem. It's completely fucked. Like, we were just installing a dependency and we can't do anything. With trade-offs. Don't bundle your CLI with ES build. Okay, maybe we can use a different tool. Are there any alternatives to ink? It's so fucked up. I wish I could just put a setting, like preference on a just do it preference. There is a popular and compliant thing for building rich CLIs internally. Blessed. Full control. Neo Blessed is a more actively maintained fork of Blessed. Okay, maybe we should try that. React Blessed. Let's take a look at it. I think I've used it. Oh, I know this guy. It's so funny. This guy, he was really the reason I got into open source. Way back in the day, he has a project called Baobab, and I wrote an article about it. It was kind of my first article, and it blew up for some reason. And we actually like collaborated quite closely on that Baobab. It's a state management thing. It's inspired from OHM. OHM. Ah, this is so nice. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's try React Blessed instead. Sorry, my fellow Norwegian. I love your enthusiasm for getting the ecosystem to ESM, but we're fucked. We can't get it done. React Blessed. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't support latest React. Okay, let's drop React. I don't care. Oh, come on. Oh, from ink. Ah, This is just horrible. No modules, delete. Delete all the things. I can't believe this. So stupid. So stupid. Yeah. This is going to be useful. I really appreciate the rant you had about the CodeSandbox product, because it just it puts focus on a decision we have to make that we keep postponing. So, oh yeah, but this is fine. Was there like a tiny demo? Yeah, let's do this instead. Where are you complaining? Yeah, that's fine. I guess, yeah, we're gonna use blessed. I think we have to make some adjustments there. But of course the typing. Does it have typing? If it doesn't have typing, I don't want to do this. Because blessed is, you might want to use one of its forks. Neo blessed. I can't believe this. Oh, drag me. What the fuck? Blessed is over it. Of code and terminal goodness. Yeah, are we gonna write this? Yeah. Okay, let's drop React. I thought there were better tools for this. I thought there was better tools for this. Okay, but this is gonna make it take so much more time. But it said that we could still, because Blessed is not actively maintained in quite a while, you might want to use one of its forks. Yeah. Like, it's so much easier to build this UI if we use ink. But if we can't make that work, but it has to be possible. $40.90? Is that like a... What's that? You know what? I think I'm gonna do my session. We need to use ink if we're gonna use this. We can't. It's gonna take way too long to... It's so sad. Like, there's over 1 million people using this. it has to be possible to. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try once more. We're gonna use ink. And I guess we have to delete this again. Oh, didn't I React Blast? Okay, it's gone. npm install and npm install ink React. Yeah. And then we're gonna try something else. What the fuck? Why did it build? Oh, for fuck's sake. npm install ink React. Because I'm having a post script on install and then that failed, so it doesn't install ink. That's funny. Oh, I guess I still have that. Okay, npm install. Okay, let's try once more to fix that error. Please change the format of the. Well, I guess it's just like ESM. Because that should be fine. And then package JSON. I think we just have to say module true. Module true. Oh, no. Module? No, sorry. What is it? Not module. Yeah, maybe this is fine. And then oh, there was another change as well, wasn't there? MJS. Oh, and then we changed package JSON to point to MJS, right? Yeah. Was there more? Oh, it's only that one. Oh, search file directory. What? Oh. Ah, for fuck's sake. Could you make it build the CLI bin with ESM? I must be missing some. Oh, wait, maybe we can just revert back to it. No. Why? Ah, for fuck's sake, why isn't my history working? Oh, yeah. The NVIDIA stuff. No, it should be fine. I think. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Oh, it's type module. That was the thing. I'm gonna keep yelling at the screen, do my session, and then hopefully we have something running when I start the next stream, so we can actually do something. Accept. Wait, I told you to do ESM. Oh, so it added the ESM build. Interesting. I don't want that. I just want ESM build. Oh, why the fuck? Oh, sorry. No, it's this bin. Oh, permission denied. Why am I getting a permission denied? acceptable. Yeah, but we did change that. Now there's something else. Like, why can't things just work? Why am I getting this suddenly? Fix it. You have not set the file. But this used to work. What is different in my build now? Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, but is this gonna be a problem? Anyways. Cannot find package imported from in my CLI build, there is an issue with it is actually not being used, but because of ESM, it is still being imported. Could you somehow strip that away from the build? Let me know your preference. Mark as external. I did that. Alias to an empty. Oh, interesting. Okay, try to do the shim. Okay, I have to stop the stream. I have to do my session. What the hell? Verify plugin. Oh, it just added that one. Oh, it does this chmod. Where does it do that? Oh, maybe it's in the. Oh, look at that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, whatever. I have to stop the stream. We'll speak soon.